Hello, it is I.
Well, huzzah,
I am here.
huzzah. I'll just throw
How
back
is
my
everybody
legs
doing
and
today?
pollute my britches with delight.
I hope you're all having a wonderful, pre-Friday, Thursday, what the heck do we call it again? I don't know, some fun. Welcome, Tim, Paint Liquor, Stony. What's up, you guys? We are going to paint a bunch of raptors. Also, hello, Mose, and hello, Route. It's just going to be us today for at least the vast majority of the stream. Jason's got some errands to be running. He be out there wrangling some stuff. What's this, we? What do you mean, we? I don't know. What's up, Lion? So, I don't know if you guys know, but I have a lot of stuff to paint. I got a game scheduled for tomorrow. I've got these 10 models. And then we got this guy. It's already done. So he's good to go. Then we got this guy. You guys know who this is. This model is freaking awesome. Oh, shoot. Thanks, Jen. Don't tell Jason that happened. Did you see that hot dog? No, I did not, Tim. No, I did not. What about this hot dog? The big, the bad, the croak. Yeah. I got those. And then I got a bunch of other Dino Mans. Got a big old pile of stuff to paint over here. Route? No, I do not have to paint them all. Not long enough. Time for me to get over here and get a painting. What's up, Jess? How's it going? Kumbaja, the big bad croak. It is big and it is bad. Well, as in bad butts. It is certainly a really good model on the table. All right, so we got these raptors. We got the orange done on the backs and on the fur, like feathery bits on the chest. So we're gonna finish that up on the last three here that need that. It will not take very long. And then we're gonna glue some skinks on to those guys. Paint like you said, I sound a lot better today. We're gonna see how it goes. Projecting my voice like this is definitely, I can feel the strain, but I feel a lot better than I did yesterday. That's for sure. I'm definitely coming around to the end of this. You know what, Lion? I'll put it this way. I have had so many days, okay. So history time with Baby J. When I first started doing studio painting, I never had painted armies. Ever. Because my expectations for my own personal projects was way too high. What's up, T. Schmidt? Let me drink some water. Maybe this will help. So my expectation. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, if I like don't project quite as much. Is this still fine? Can you guys hear me all right? Okay, good. Um, so because I studio painted a bunch, my expectation for my own personal models was always super duper high, right? So I never got anything done because I'd be so tired of painting after work that I would never paint on my free time. Nowadays, my I'm okay with having less fancy looking models on the table because turns out having relatively nicely painted models on the table still looks really freaking cool. So when it comes to all that, I don't mind having, slightly less fancy models as long as I think they look cool and they're done. So I'm really happy with stuff like this nowadays, where I spend 6 hours and I paint like a centerpiece model. And then, I have something like this, which granted, this is not done, but I have something like this that gets painted up in, maybe half an hour total. So it's all about expectations and what your personal limits are. So nowadays, I have a lot more painted armies. Yeah, table up can absolutely look banging. Yep, that's exactly right, Mose. All right, let's get these guys started. So the mix for this is transparent orange and transparent brown. Throw a little bit of this on the palette real quick. I feel like my camera's all wonky. Palette is not usually on the table or visible. Kind of odd. Normally have it out like this. Maybe. That's weird. Feel like it moved. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Alright, so it's like 1-to-1, maybe 2-to-1 orange to brown transparent. Actually, I think I can turn on the palette cam. Hold on. It is zoomed all the way out. Oh, hi, Chris. All right. Well, let's get some of this painted on here. There we go. That's a nice bright color. Looking for there. So the idea with this is I want to work it really fast so that I can blend it while it's still wet. Just clean off my brush and go back in here and kind of feather out these transitions because I want it to look really nice and organic. Here. And I'm not going to be super careful with it. Whole backside of the tail is going to be done. This. And then again, we're going to brush. We're going to go back in. We're going to feather and break down that line. All right, let me take a look at that wet palette really quick. Hey, oh, wait, no. Oh, okay. We'll have to talk to Jason about it. I can't do full screen and have the palette out at the same time. So we either get full screen or we get partial. Man, I love me some chicken. Chicken's delightful. Like one of my favorite types of produce. Not produce. Poultry? No. Whatever it is. Food. Protein was the term I was looking for, T. Schmidt. Alright, let's look nice. Alrighty. Here. So Christmas Sushi is actually going to be the first person who I play Age of Sigmar against tomorrow. It's going to be my first time playing the game. Very excited. Need a good intro from you, buddy. Hal. Friendo. Watch, I'm going to get tabled tomorrow. Chat. He's not going to hold back. He's just going to let me have it. I'm sure I'll have a good time. Solo flight. Wad tomato. We are going El Solo today. At least for right now. If he gets back earlier, he'll he said he'd hop on, but thank you, Chris. I'm very happy with these models. They're super cool. You gonna be in the office tomorrow, Chris? Or are you just gonna be lurking before the end of the day? Excellent. It'll be cool to hang out and we'll talk. We'll talk lists and stuff before the end of the day. But I got a preliminary list sort of written up. I just got to make sure that it works with all the battle whatever the heck they're called. because you got like the little formations or whatever that you gotta like put your army into. All right. One down. One down. Chat. One down. Two more to go. Oh yeah, route. Basically everybody in the office plays AOS. I've never played before though. So I'm a newbie. Played a lot of miniatures games before, obviously, but specifically AOS I have not played. How's it going, Wad Tomato? Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Maybe it was just me being crazed and delirious. Sony's bouncing early today. Too many meetings. Sounds like you're working too hard. We'll see you later, buddy. Hello. Oh, yes, I see how it is. Everybody's coming in. They're bugging me. That's fine. Can I borrow a Carnosaur tomorrow? Perfect. Hey, I'll take it. Works the same. Rolls the right amount of dice.
Are you
Doing good.
any water?
I got some water. Fortunately, I don't have. Oh, more. Huh? Huh? I don't think we have tea. We wouldn't have a way to heat it up anyway. Yes. Thank you. Have you actually seen it yet? No. This is. We got my brain. Hey guys, my brain. Ruben. Potter.
Yeah, Eric.
I always forget your first name, Potter. Because everybody just calls you Potter.
Gonna not bother you anymore.
That's okay. Moses saying sup, Ruben. Nice of them to pop in and say hello. Yeah, it's weird. I was doing pretty fine for most of this morning, but my voice definitely got really scratchy right around the end of lunch. I don't know, maybe it was something I ate at lunch. Maybe not feel so good. I don't know. It was weird. But in general, I think like you were saying, Mo, I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I think I sound a lot better in general today than I have for last, basically since I got sick. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think by the end of the weekend, I should definitely be good. Because I will be doing less talking over the weekend. More relaxing, which is great. All right. Getting all these spines again. Doing these wet blends. Yeah, next time I'm just gonna have some emergency with me the whole time. I don't normally get sick like this though. Like I said, this is like the sickest I've been maybe ever. I don't normally get sick like this. So it's a bizarre moment for me for sure. On the new table? I don't know. Good. The new table is set up. It's literally right over there. Drink the paints, they're like medicine. I don't think that's how that works. I feel like my doctor would strongly advise me to not do that. The table's actually not 4x6. It's kind of like a weird size. I want to say it's like 3 and change by 6. Yeah, T. Schmidt, you're right there. Non-toxic does not mean healthy. What's up, Punisher? Songer? Narkill? Why's your name gotta be so blue? Make it real hard to read. Jake the Baron. Yo, hope everyone's doing well. People are doing quite fine. I'm feeling a lot better myself. And looking forward to... Hi. What's up? Welcome to stream, lads. This is where, well, I don't know if we could call them lessons. I shove information down people's throats, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, right, chat? Does that count? I think it counts. We got all of... Come on. Say hello. Announce yourselves to the stream. Tell everybody your names and say what's up.
My name is Brennan.
Yes. This is
This
Liam.
is Liam.
And that's Brennan. Totally true. How's your guys' day going? One more color for the day? Nice. These guys definitely help keep all your stuff in stock. When you guys get all super excited and want to buy stuff, these are the guys who actually make sure you have stuff to buy. Because I don't do that. I'm lazy. I don't help with that department
we
at all.
You. We're good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. We got such a good crew around here. They're all super cool. All right, last one. Girls. Get this one done. Then we can move on to doing some cool detail work on these guys. Be exciting. Oh, hello?
Oh,
More people.
hello.
Potter.
Hello.
Hi.
So, went all around the building.
Uh-huh. Oh. You're full? Like hot tea? Oh. Oh. Chad. I'm very sad now. I was very excited. But it's... Oh.
It's great. It's delicious.
I'm bummed now.
Full of fiber.
I mean, you could say that.
I believe it.
Now take that garbage with you.
Bye.
Hi. All right. Some more of this blending now. Potter interrupted me. Chaos J. Speaking with the warp entities. That was Potter. Just filling in all these spots you guys have seen 9 times already. 10th time's the charm. We're gonna figure out where we're moving to next on these guys. Look how easy it is to feather out a blend like that. With a damp brush. So easy. Lay down the paint. Make sure that you get to it pretty quick, otherwise it's gonna step on you. Alright. Looks really nice. There. To get the rest of this belly. I love this color. Transparents are freaking awesome, guys. Just the versatility of what you can do with them. You can mix all the colors together and all that. So good. Definitely the most underrated thing in our line. Yeah, right. You said you just got your transparents. Yeah, they're awesome, man. What have you been using yours on so far since you got yours? Just a few test models with dry brush undercoat. Yeah. Works like a charm though. Really, really does. Alright, just these little wings. Almost there. Almost there. Honestly, Sugar Rush, these basically are all you would really need. It's we don't really need to make a transparent equivalent line because these paints are so versatile. And the where is it? We got the glaze and wash medium. With this stuff, you can basically make contrast paint. Because this is very similar to like a nice orange contrast paint that you would get from Games Workshop. I'm just mixing it to the right consistency for that. But the nice thing is because we have so many colors, you can basically mix whichever color that you need. Like I'm gonna do like a dark off blue for these talons down here, which I'm gonna do next. Excuse me. And yeah. They're crazy. They're glazes, they're like kind of sort of like contrast paints. They can be used as like regular paints almost. Yeah, they are ridiculously versatile. I use them for basically every project that I do. I have some in. Out, guys. Yeah, T. Schmidt. I am working on those. Unfortunately, due to my being sick, I've not been able to record. And my voice has been really shaky this week, so I haven't been able to record this week either. But I have been working on all of the parts of them that I can do right now. And hopefully starting next week, I can start recording. So we have one shot already. I recorded the last little bit to fix it up today, so I might look at trying to get that sorted out tomorrow. But soon, very very soon. Yeah, Route, you're right. They're not quite as runny. They have a lot more body to them, right? So this is the brown that I have on my brush right here. And you can paint it like you would a regular paint, right? But you can also thin it down. You can even add some more water to it and thin it down even more. Right? So yeah, these transparents are awesome. Oh, come on, T. Schmidt. You know I want you guys to have them as much as I want. Done. It's been tough, dude. These last couple of weeks have been really difficult. All right, so we're gonna do a bit of the black stripe on the back of these guys. This little ridge of fur. Gonna follow up. Yeah, we hate having to say soon on a lot of this stuff, you guys. A lot of the time, we want this stuff out just as much as you want it, if not more. Sometimes it's just, you know, with logistics and all that stuff, it just doesn't always come down according to plan as much as we might like. And we do thank you guys for being as patient as you have been, especially with the brushes and stuff. Aha! Productive coughs. Gotta love those. Chat may not be patient, but our community is. You guys are horrible. What are you talking about? Patience is not a virtue here. Again, down. Yeah, right, paint liquor. All right, see you later, Route. Finally getting around to building your IJA bolt action army. Forgot how small the models were. Those should just be standard 28mm, right? Shouldn't be crazy small. Done with those. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You've been on the BattleTech game plan lately. I can see how the 28mm stuff would seem really small. Well, wait, wouldn't it seem really big? That doesn't make sense. Because scale-wise, they're way huger, way bigger. Warmer's supposed to be 28. It's definitely size crept itself into 30, 32 though. That's for sure. Scale creep is real. I mean, look at how big these guys are, right? These guys are gigantic. Compared to, like, a Space Marine, right? This guy's kind of hunched over. Let me grab a slightly taller dude. Yeah, like, look at how big these guys are. Isn't that crazy? I guess technically this is a more accurate, right? This is an actual plastic marine. That's still a big difference, right? Alright. Let's see here. Time to glue on some of these guys. Alright, which one do you fit on, sir? Oop. Do you fit on this one? This is feeling like a no. This one. Oh, this one. Okay, that works. Not perfect though. Now this guy. There we go. That's the right one. All right. One down. This one there. Let's see here. This guy. Not quite. I hate that these are not universal. This guy? This one I think that it fit pretty okay on. This one. Gotta be this one. Chat, it has to be this one. Okay. There we go. Times like this, I always put a dot of paint on a butt. Base of matching models. I always lose track. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. That one. One feels pretty right. Oh. God, it's not right. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I should have done something to mark these guys a little bit better. That one was easy. That one went right in. No difficulties whatsoever. Yep, there it is. Last guy. Alright. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright. I'm gonna do black stripe on these three that I forgot to do yesterday. We're gonna start hitting all the bits and bobs, chat. Hitting all the bits and bobs. In there. Right. One more to go. Woo! Damn. $300 of MCP models with store credit. What'd you get? A lot of models. Yeah, I agree, Mo. Does sound like a good time. Although my version of a good time is the same thing, but with Seraphon for tomorrow. Construction site terrain is such a good set. The construction site's the only one I own outside of the starter set, but it's really good. I have to admit the Sentinel train pack is also dope. I built and painted that for a friend of mine, and it looks fantastic. Let me look up some references for these guys. Sure I'm getting the colors right on them. Alright, so it's like a light gray.
Hey, somebody likes us.
See if I can show this to you. We're doing this like light gray color there. Let's do it. What's up? It's the whole hot part. Oh. Thank you though. Thank you for the follow, Weird N1. Man, graffiti on the side of the apartment building. Oh, I guess I also have an apartment building. That would be rad. All right, let's do some of that gray. I'm feeling it. Okay, so I want transparents. That. Black, blue, and white transparent for that. Do actually. I'll mix it on here for you guys so you can kind of get a little bit of the palette weirdness that I got going on. Alright, so we got black transparent. White transparent. Just a touch of the blue. Just a touch. Actually, I'm gonna get the green too. I think might have been more green than it was too. So we're gonna mix white, black, make a nice light gray. Touch just a little bit of this. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. Will demand Vol. But thank you for the prime. 48 months. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see what this looks like, chat. We are going to experiment. That looks pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys, but that looks pretty good to me.
Well, huzzah, huzzah! I'll just throw back my legs and pollute my britches with delight.
Blend this back down. I'm working on it. Working on it, Yoshi. I'm actually going to mix a little bit of this white into this as well. See if we can't build up a nice little bit of like white color on the face. Thanks, Yoshi's. Coming along nice and quick. Alright, I'm trying to mix up a little bit more here. Yeah, you guys excited about the the mate challenge? Excited to see what everybody does for the challenge. Alright, so I'm going to try something real quick. So I want to reclaim some of this bright color. How do I feel about this? Don't care for it. Or opacity. There we go. That looks better. Build a man. I am feeling a lot better. Not perfect, but I'm getting there. Any word how the MH game development is going? Slow. There's a lot of steps in that process, and we are getting through them as we can. All right. I'm just lightly trying to bring up this face, be that kind of pale white that we saw in the photo earlier. Right? 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 Not complain about that. Bring it onto this side. And remember, this is just khaki with a little bit of glaze and wash medium mixed into it. Hit this leg with the same thing. Kind of hitting those big muscle groups you guys can see. Big one right here. Small one right next to it. Trying to feather out as much as I can. Okay. Now, the real big question. Do I want to do this on all of them? What's the word, chat? Can I share anything about the game's theme or playstyle? Whoa! Holy Toledo! He's back! God, you gotta come over here with that hat on, where people can see you.
Working.
Well, yeah, so am I.
Working.
You guys made it back.
Working.
I'll tell you.
Drive like an old man. Wait, I am.
Isn't that what you are? Do we have cool chairs?
Yes.
Excellent. You guys need some help over there? Just a couple of broken old dudes.
Oh no, out here.
Alright. I think we are going to continue and do these on the rest. What's the alternative? This is the alternative. Leaving them basically as is. Which I don't think is the answer. So we're going to do it on all of them. This is going to take forever. But we're going to do it one step at a time. We're going to do this blue-gray. Gosu, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. Need some bright teal somewhere on it? I mean, like right here? Oh yeah, bought your first lizard man yesterday. Nobody said anything about me being a bad influence. I'm off the hook. Okay. We're gonna have some people moving stuff in here in a second, you guys. Bear with us for a moment while we get all that stuff sorted. Oh. Well, these look nice. Say hi, chat.
That's Phil.
That's Phil.
Hey.
And Jakob. Gonna plop down and relax in the chair of luxury. Oh my god.
It is pretty.
Those are awesome.
They're powered.
What?
They're electric. $300.
For both?
Yeah. No, 300 each.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, my goodness.
Hi.
That's a really great deal.
Hi.
$150 a piece.
Hi.
Hi. Well, I've been keeping the seat warm for
How
you.
you doing?
Doing great.
Hi.
My energy levels have been good today.
Greetings, Grand Poobah
I
of
can
Paint.
sort of talk. It's great.
Mo, what's going on? Hello, everybody. Hang on, we got to move one more chair, and then I'll be back in here. I need to probably go grab like a drink, or I'm gonna die. But
I got a no sugar pure leaf tea here for you.
that won't help.
Oh, well. Bye, Jordan. Bye. There we go. All right, so keep blending all this in here. Liking these things, chat. I'm liking them. These little raptors. He got lost, but then has now been found. I don't know, Mo. Whoever doesn't like raptor chickens is wrong. Yeah. Totally exactly what chicken raptors sound like. 100% chat. Alright. This is not so bad. Oh, this would take longer. Oh, creepy, I saw it. No, I did see it. I didn't get a chance to respond to it because I was kind of busy today. But yeah, it looks awesome. I love how grimdark it is. Yeah, creepy, I saw it. It looks great. Welcome back.
Hello.
He's got a beverage.
Hello. Hi. I have Dos Beverages.
Those beverages of those.
Hello.
I don't want to go try out those chairs real quick.
Right? You're never gonna get up. Like if you think the brown, the couches in the lounge are good.
Yeah.
These are why would I go home materials.
So
Go sit in one.
I vote that we do podcasts all day from those chairs.
He needs to go sit in the chair. Go sit in the chair.
Okay. All right.
He's not moving, chat. I think we've lost Jordan. I think he just yelled good night, so I think we've lost Jordan. Airbag chair prank time. Spring. They're not plugged in, so they don't recline because they're power recliners.
That's okay. They're
like
very comfortable.
best find ever. These are legit like $1,400 chairs
each.
Yeah, and we got them the pair for $600, $300 each on Craigslist. So I don't feel like painting, so I'm gonna build this guy. Who out there wants to see me paint
you got
this
a
guy?
Dante? Nice.
Who wants to see me paint this guy? What if I paint this guy? I gotta build him first though, so don't get excited. Don't get overly excited. Yeah. Yep. Non-metallic metal Dante. We're gonna do it, chat. Except I kind of don't like. I'm gonna cut all the parts off, but I kind of don't. I really hate the jump pack. Because remember, I'm doing these as part of the true scale Heresy armored Blood Angels that I'm doing. So this model doesn't really fit.
I'm gonna give him a Heresy jetpack.
Let's see. Yeah, I do have some Heresy jump packs. I can always get more, so I could put a Heresy jump pack on him if it allows. It seems like it does. It seems like it's done where it's just the pack, not part of his body, right? Yeah, it just goes on like a regular. So I don't have to use it. Because it's got the stupid Primaris jump pack. And the Primaris jump pack has like anime mecha wings on it and stuff. I don't like it. It's stupid.
That's it?
The jump pack?
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a million pieces.
Oh.
But, well, and the picture doesn't show it either. Because the picture's just from the front. It has the little flap wingy things like the other ones, like the Primaris ones do.
I don't think I've seen.
Oh.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about.
I think you would know it if you saw it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't like how the technology went from, oh my god, 40K, we've lost technology, to, oh my god, Belisarius Call, everything looks like anime now.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't make a lot of sense. Wrote a book, Belisarius Call, Grav Tanks. Somehow he had hidden all of the knowledge that we have lost in 30,000 years. Think. Yeah, it's these things. See, it's like this weird ball joint thing with a wing.
Yeah,
on
I know.
It.
Yep.
Is.
Took me a second to go back through my brain and
Yeah,
remember what they look like.
it's like an obscure little bit, but it's like it makes the whole jump pack look different. An oddity. It was in one of his spare heads. What are we talking about? Is that all the things except for the frag grenades, crack grenades, holy hand grenades, and the wings I don't like. Not using those. We're not using those. The heck with you, GW. You can keep your jump pack. I'm not using it. Not using any of it. How you feeling?
Me?
How you holding up?
I'm doing pretty good.
Number one, the jetpack's super tiny. Look at that. It's like just
That
a
is really
Space Marine backpack with two little jet pods off the side. It's not big like it should be. It's all
I really like the Heresy ones that
streamlined. The fan
are one
ones.
big.
Oh, the single port one?
Yeah, those
I
are
have
my
those.
favorite.
I have a lot of those, and then I also have the jump fan pack. So we're gonna see.
I think it would look really good with the single jet.
We're gonna try some stuff here, chat. Right? First of all, I gotta figure out. Terminators. Bolt Marines is the ginormous box of my angels.
Yeah, games played poorly. I'm doing much better. Much, much, much better. I think after the weekend, I'll be back to being right as rain.
Right as rain, he says, Chad. That all just needs to. I don't know what to do with all that.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to find it. What do you think, Jet? How long? We still got a decent amount of stream left, Gosu. Or Creepy, sorry. Found it.
Found all my blood angels.
Nice.
50 million.
You do have 50 million blood angel bits. That is for sure.
That was a long ass drive, by the way.
Didn't seem like it took you guys that long.
It was in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you guys did leave at 1.
Yeah. And got back at like basically 3. The butt end of the West Valley
Yeah, that's
that
a
we
bit
had
of a
to
drive.
journey to. Okay, so that's all.
It's a good pickup though.
It was worth it. There was a minute where I was like, I don't know about this. Like, this may not be worth it. All right, there's the fan jump pack. So I have those. I have the big one that you like.
Yeah, I like the big one.
I kind of like, I kind of like the fan. This is my favorite jump pack by far. One of them here that has them like, oh yeah, angled out really nicely.
Creepy's asking if you had to take the I-10.
Yeah. Yeah, the 10 to the 101 West, the West 101 to Camelback. It was in Litchfield Park. Some huge gated community, big old house, like monster mansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
You just find it on like OfferUp or something?
Craigslist.
Craigslist?
Yeah. So many people are always like, what, Craigslist still exists? I'm like, dude,
Craigslist is awesome.
Craigslist is awesome. Like, bar none. If you're looking for something for your house or for anything, go Craigslist first. It may not have what you want, but when it does, it makes you feel so good.
You usually get a great deal on it too.
Yeah. Like, those 2 chairs for $600.
Yeah. I'd have taken those 2 chairs for $600.
I was looking all over the internet for like chair and a half. I wanted like not love seats, but something that was big enough to be cozy.
Oh yeah.
For if you're going to sit down and do a podcast, kind of a thing. And when people want to come in and we have a guest on the stream that wants to sit and talk to us or something, the guys on Thursday like today, you come in and sit down. So I wanted comfy chairs, and so I was disillusioned very quickly at what comfy chairs cost.
Oh yeah.
I don't buy chairs very often. Like when we bought this building, all those chairs we have, those like red chairs and stuff that we have everywhere, like in my office, your office. Yeah, those are just in the building.
Oh really?
So
sweet.
We've like never bought chairs. All the bar stools we bought at the other location for the gaming tables. We bought like 25 bar stools all at once.
That was expensive.
Wasn't that bad. They're pretty cheap. That's not awful? Dude, I don't know what world you live in where driving to Litchfield is not awful. That's further than I like to drive ever. You gotta remember, you're talking to a guy that goes approximately 1.5 miles from work to home each way.
Didn't even get me started on it.
Like, he's even worse. He's not even a block from the office. So you're talking to the wrong people. We're wusses when it comes to driving nowadays.
Yep.
This is after a life of driving cross country and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm impervious. I'll drive forever. Nowadays, nope. If it's longer than like 5 miles, not interested. second guessing it. Probably need to clean my sock drawer.
Well, the funny part too is
Reevaluating our friendship.
back in Seattle, I used to be the kind of guy who would drive, an hour and a half, go game with friends on a weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Nowadays, I'm like, well, are we that good of friends?
Yeah, now I'm just like, screw that. I don't want to drive 20 minutes.
How good of friends are we really? Is it worth that much drive time? That place is not bad. I mean, I guess it depends on what you call extortionate. It's like $1,100 for a 1-bedroom, right?
My place?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
It's not bad.
I have no problems with my apartment. Other than the initial problems.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean,
That all got worked out.
Yeah, it all got worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a great price for this area. Because to be in Central Phoenix here is usually extortionate for rent.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is like $1,500 to $1,700 for a studio.
Well, the best part, too, is I signed the lease at the time where their rent is cheapest. So my rent is going to continue to be less than the average when it renews. Because they base all of their like updated prices when I release.
Yeah.
On what the current going rate is. A little bit. So, hoping.
I don't mind the tactical rock. I think we'll leave him on the tactical rock.
In general, I don't mind tactical rocks. Your mileage may vary, but...
So I know that Dallas will hate me.
Him?
Because the Marvel Crisis Protocol ones and the Infinity ones
Yeah.
are ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. Like, to have the lizard with the manhole cover flying up.
I love that model.
It's a great model, but not for playing in a game. Because the manhole cover follows him around. It's completely immersion breaking. It's Spider-Man on the newsstand. That stuff is silly. I don't like it. I've never liked it in my models. I want the generic ability to create my own story with the model. I don't need all the scenery. If you do, I like the way they do it with like Horus that we just did, where there's a bigger base that he slots into that has that stuff, and then you pull it out and it's just a figure for gaming.
Yep.
But then you put him in the scene and it works. I know that's a little convoluted. The Forge World stuff's a little... You couldn't just do that with normal playing miniatures.
No.
But I know Dallas went on like a tirade about tactical rocks. Did like a how to paint tactical rocks thing. Infinity does the same thing. They put a particular form of material down, and you're like, well, that precludes me from being able to do anything on this base other than...
Oh, it's funny. In Dallas, when we're talking about... Oh, he actually just picked one up.
Horus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one that we painted.
Oh, I think I saw him post on your post.
Yeah.
That when he got it, all the bits were busted or something.
Yeah, he's like, all the bits were broken.
That sucks.
Because I told him, I was like, man, all the bits and bobs are the worst part. He's like, yeah, all of mine are broken too. And I was
that's
just like,
even worse, dude.
God.
Yeah, I guess we had it shipped, right? We got lucky. We just picked it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they would have had to ship it to the show, right?
But it went in big crates.
True.
He got it shipped via UPS or USPS to his door as a box.
True.
And they don't really pack those very well.
No.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, oh boy. Kind of did it.
He lucked out. All right, almost done with this gray glaze on the...
Froggy, yeah, definitely. Would you
and
suggest
stuff.
contacting the support email if you're trying to get a local store to carry Pro Acryl? Yes, if they are interested, have them contact support and the team will hook them up. Hook them up. Thank you much. Every
Team's
time,
killing it
every
right now out
time
there.
you run across a store in your local area that you would really think would be a great fit for carrying our line, have them hit out, reach out to support. Hey, his head is very strange.
Is it?
Yeah.
Strange about it.
That's the way the model is done.
They're like sized a little weird.
Well, look at this. No, it's just that it's just this narrow face, and then the sides of the helmet
Oh.
go on it.
Weird.
Yeah, I was wondering what those other things were, but it's the sides of them.
That's such a cool model. Dante's fun. You're still waiting on the Lion, right? Because you tried to order one.
Yeah, it's ridiculously expensive right now. You can't even own one. Yeah, they're going for like $300, double the money.
What the
right
heck?
now. Yeah, they're going for like $300, $400 on eBay as people are bidding them up because you can't get them because Games Workshop, great company, so can't make enough of the thing that they get everybody excited about.
Or don't. Can't or won't.
I don't know. That's a weird one, right? Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't make more of that.
Yeah. But to the same extent.
Dante's the one that got leaked. It feels like if you were going to have to short a model, you would have to short Dante.
Yeah.
Because it was a little quick, but they released the line on their own, and they didn't have, like, the Old World games I pre-ordered through Old World, and they ordered 35 or something and got 2.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they got 2, so they had to, according to Luke, they had to do a raffle to see
That's insanity.
everybody, and, you know,
That's
I, of course, withdrew my name. I was I wasn't early, I was late in the process, so I was like, nah, you don't have to worry about me. That's fine. But yeah, that's pretty silly, right?
yeah, 100%. It's crazy.
To have that be the unfortunate situation that you're in. Gosu, yeah, it was really rough. Like, I really wanted to paint, I really wanted to paint the Lion for obvious reasons. We painted the Forge World one, and I would really like to paint the new one. And I think the new one's a great sculpt. It's got some really neat stuff going on. So I was hyped. But, yeah, turns out, no.
I'm glad that 10th edition isn't out. Because obviously I'm doing Dark Angels for edition.
Okay.
And I would want to have that model.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily I don't have to worry about it right now. I'm not like jonesing for that model.
Yeah, they did mention that they were releasing the, you know, the model in that pre-release box with the retinue and all that. But the retinue's nothing new. It's just a way to get rid of models, right? It's just Blade Guard veterans, so it wasn't anything special. They're releasing that with the art, and they said that, you know, don't worry, you know, if you don't get one, that they'll have them individually. You know, they'll have the line individually as time goes on. But
they said they were going to release it at the same time that they released the individual new Farsight model, which I think has already come out.
oh, I don't know. Yeah.
That was what they said.
Well, do not have the Lion here in the States, at least. I don't know if elsewhere. If you are sitting on the Lion and know you're never going to get to it, but you just got lucky, you want to get rid of one, let me know. Although I shouldn't say that, because I would not get around to painting it very quickly. And then by the time I got around to painting it, it would be available. So I don't want to steal anybody's and then not. It's going to take me a while to do Dante and finish up the Death Knight and all that good
A
stuff.
lot left to do.
Huh?
A lot left to do.
It ain't like we're hurting for miniatures to paint.
No.
Turns out we have some of those. In a couple of weeks, we should have the first test sculpts done in Cyocast of our own miniatures for Baby J and I to paint.
Hmm.
Just play with the sculpt, see what we like, see what we don't like, see if we need to add more detailing or if we're happy with the level of detailing.
Those will be fun.
We went ahead and spent to get molds spun up for Cyocast so that we could do all of our prototyping in Cyocast for the minis. And then once we get done with these first kind of iterations and figure out what, you know, how much detailing, because you know me, I'm always struggling with what the right amount of detail is on a model that keeps me happy.
Yeah. Because you don't want too much and you don't want too
Right, and so we've erred on the side of caution and done probably what is too little. But I'm interested to see how it paints up. So once we get them in, I got the heavy. I have a heavy, a medium, and a light infantry sculpt coming. And the heavy's a lot of fun. So I'm super psyched to get the heavy in hand and paint it.
Is it all from one faction?
No, it's from 2. The light is from one that is more sci-fi robotic, I would say. And then the heavy and the medium, I believe, are from a more
Organic.
meatbag kind of sci-fi fantasy. More human. I say that. One of them is not very human at all. Thorix, what's going on? Robots. They're not really robots. They're sentient machines. Everything in our game has to have a sentience level. There can be nothing that is AI program. It has to be organic sentience for it to work in our narrative. Doesn't mean that there won't be AI robotic sentience as well. The robot looking things that you will see from the minis that we get in the first batch are like highly evolved humans that have learned how to place their brains in machine bodies, cyborg-esque. To the point where some of them just look like robots. So visually you can paint them as if they're robots, but in the story that's not. Okay, we got a little wings. I don't know where those go. The off these I think go on the backpack. Those go on the backpack. All right, let's play around here and see what we like. I'm not going to clean that up until we get. Let's follow the instructions because Games Workshop has a way of creating situations where you feel like you know how to put it together in what looks like the right way, and you realize that there was supposed to be like a leg inserted. All these new models are a lot funkier.
Yeah, they really did some weird stuff with their
They interlock them very uniquely nowadays. You got the glue there? You do.
I do, yeah. Give me two.
Burley gets Dante.
Yeah, he's finally getting around to Dante. Messing around. How many coffees today, Fuse?
Huh?
Asking how many coffees.
I didn't have coffee today. You guys told me not to. I listened to my friends. I felt like you were giving me good advice. So I did not have any coffee.
You have hot chocolate?
I had a hot chocolate. I did. It was hot chocolate today.
They're hot chocolate. In fact, it is the only hot chocolate I will eat.
Yeah, it's the only hot chocolate I drink. You've seen a pretty wide variety of color schemes on Dante around the internet that all gave the model a different look and tone. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Well, you know how we're doing our Blood Angels, right? We've shown the base concept, so he's going to go with these guys. He will be the leader of the true scale Marines. His sizing is about right. Feels good. We'll leave that guy out so we can see, but I had half a mind to paint his armor red. Believe it or not. I feel like that's heretical, but
it is.
I have half a mind to paint it red. nice dynamic model. So, as kooky as I think the pose may be, it actually works. Mo said, I do not remember anyone saying not to drink coffee. I think it was this guy.
Me? Wow, blame everything on me. Let's see how it is. It's all my fault.
I'm pretty sure you said you should not have coffee.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure
Maybe I did.
that happened that way.
Possible.
It's possible.
This is a thing that is entirely possible that I said.
How's everybody's Thursday going? Sorry I was late. Baby J got it all kicked off for you.
I did. Kept these hooligans
We went off and
entertained.
found neat chairs. The office. Only time I could go get them was then. So go the days. Dante's nice. You don't have to worry about weapon loadout. He really just has an axe and a melta pistol. I feel like he's holding his axe really weird. I feel like maybe I would like it better like that.
Because he's holding it like up like this, right?
Yeah, in a hand facing that makes no sense. Like if you were holding the axe that way, you would not have it rotated that direction. It would actually be rotated the other direction.
Yeah.
If you were planning on hitting anybody with the blade. It's rotated too far in towards his body for the way his hand is held.
Yep.
But if I just do this, then it changes it dramatically. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that, chat. We're going to cut that little nub off. Nubbly nub thing. Remember, kids, always cut away from your thumb. Public service announcement from Uncle Fuse. Followed right by the PSA that says, do as I say, don't do as I do.
Yep. I have certainly developed thick enough calluses on my thumb
Oh
to
man,
be
there's
able to do
nothing
it.
worse than popping a callus with a fresh blade, though.
True. Well, yeah, with brand new blades, I don't do it.
It's actually the brand that you want to keep your blade sharp. It generally does less damage to you because it won't skate as much as a dull blade with. But it is the king of popping through your calluses.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I have the ultimate defenses built up. Turns out you do not have the ultimate defenses built up. Does that. Need this. Do I need to cut? Cut nothing. We just have to do some. Right, here we go.
Fish dinos writing bird donos. Woot woot. Yes. Chronic toast. I agree.
Chronic, what's going on? Always cut your thumb away. Yes, you heard exactly what I meant to say.
Brewlig, I don't really do coffee anymore. I'll do like decaf. But I just don't really drink caffeine. Odd tomato, you're making mac and cheese. What?
I want some. You're making enough for all of us?
Yeah. Where's mine?
You're making enough for the whole class. The way that works. Alright, that's going to be much better. just a simple twist of the arm to make that axe feel a bunch better, I think. Mucho bettero than that not.
Ooh, shredded Fiesta blend. Me.
I missed Jen telling me about a question I missed. Jen says, question from Songer. I recently came across your Modoc on Instagram. I like the Comish style non-metallic metal you did on him. Is that simple process? Looking for that style on mine. Yeah, actually it is. I don't have the Modoc here, but I have the Thanos here. Very similar. Thanos is done in more of a cartoon style gold, right? The idea is not to do any blending, right? So you keep everything with the layers very pronounced. Right? I zoomed in as I can get. Dive in a little. You can see how each layer is very visible. Right, look on the shoulder. You can see the brightest little circle that goes into the trailing highlight along the edge, and then that ghosted highlight around that, and then the brighter yellow highlight around that, and then we do the same thing over here, and then the darker and darker. So you really just want to keep all of your layering the same way you normally would, just don't blend it. Actually band your colors that way. And you get a really cool looking comic style non-metallic. You still follow all the same rules. You have to make a really big jump to your brightness at some point. You don't want to have your colors go from dark to bright in easy steps. You want to take a stop and go boom, go super bright, so that you still build up all that contrast. You still want to keep your bright colors close to your dark colors if you're looking to have a very reflective surface made. All the same rules apply. You just don't blend between the layers. This is all golden browns and yellow ochres right here. Yeah. Followed by ivory. Bright ivory or ivory and bright ivory mixed in with the yellow ochre. So black brown, followed by dark golden brown, and then yellow ochre or golden brown mixed in with the dark golden brown, and so on and so forth. So you're mixing a lot more colors when you do this, because you have to paint a lot more individual colors on the model. But it can look really good. This whole model has no blending on it, right? It's all done layer by layer. You can see each spot where I've done my layers, and even on the base. Once you've done it a couple times, it gets really simple to think of. The hardest part is reminding yourself not to blend, because we spend so much time wanting smooth blends as miniature painters. The hardest thing is to stop that, to turn it off.
It's true.
Flip the switch, no blending. Right?
Yeah, it's good practice though.
Burlig says, am I team coffee, team tea, agnostic, or drink atheist? Drink atheist, like don't drink? I think you die. I think drink atheist, there aren't very many of them.
Not anymore.
I don't think there are many of those left anymore. Songer, no problem. I love coffee. I cannot drink much coffee. Right? Coffee like makes me bounce off the walls. Like any kind of concentrated caffeine like that makes me bounce off the walls. I cannot do energy drinks. I refuse to do them, because I'll literally see through walls and people around here would just shoot me. There'd be like, where's Fuse? Never heard of him. like everybody'd be like, don't know what you're talking about. He just didn't show up for work one day. Question mark. See? Told you. Ask him where, look for the car with the most desert sand in the floorboards.
Nah, it's fine.
T-Schmid, yeah, exactly. No blends. No blends. Living life one hobby at a time, working on cavalry for bolt action, getting prepped to assemble for your Elysium Guard drop shoot. Oh, nice. Elysium drop troops are good. I can hear the colors exactly, Chronic. Yeah, well, it's like, I don't know what mound in the desert you're talking about. Damn you guys.
There were a mound in the desert.
Damn you people.
I wouldn't know which one you're talking
Horrible
about.
people. All of you. Gun and all, I have to clean the grenade. Turns out I gotta put them on. Remember, kids, always cut away from your thumb.
Do it.
Don't I do what?
Do it.
Pop my thumb open?
Yeah.
I've done it before on stream. These people know what they're in for. It's happened before. Always so miserable too, because you feel it pop. Feel the callus just. Oops.
No more callus.
Yeah. Oops. I guess that's not gonna protect us any longer. This arm I do like. I like this. Obviously, shoot you in the face. I should drill the barrel before I glue the arm. I should be somewhat of an intelligent individual.
Nah. Cracked up to be.
I'm with you on that one.
Always want to be the smartest guy in the room. Turns
Also,
out-
don't push hard when drilling gun barrels. Because you know what's next to the worst thing? The worst thing being popping your callus with a knife blade.
Through it with a
Drilling through your finger or shoving a drill bit into your finger is usually not a good one either. Lay that out there for you. Take that as you will. Somewhat centered.
Good enough.
Good enough for government work.
True. Bar's not very high.
Yeah, that bar is not very high. Hence the statement. my dad as a shade tree mechanic. His whole shtick. Enough for government work. Yeah, but Dad, that's Mom's car. We were just laughing about that. Carter and I getting back. We were talking about my stepdad. And my stepdad tried to repair my mom's brakes on her van one time. She complained that they were making noise, so I popped off the cover, and he had repaired the brake shoe retaining spring in the drum with a wad of duct tape.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The spring was breaking, so he just put duct tape over it. Be fine.
For approximately 20 miles.
It was like that, you know, the end of Scooby-Doo, and I'd have got away with it too. If it weren't for these dang kids. If it weren't for my dang stepson.
And his meddlesome
ways.
ways, yeah.
Your mom would have never known there was a problem if you hadn't told her. I mean, you know, the really needing to stop and having the brakes not work might have told her. Here we go. It's funny too, because he went to all the trouble. He replaced the actual shoes. He replaced everything he needed to. I don't think he realized the spring was bad in the beginning. or it broke towards the end, and he was just tired of working on it. So, oh, that'll hold.
Whoa.
That'll hold till I get the part.
It's a Jakob.
Oh, Jakob, it's closing time, and he wants to try out these chairs. They're nice, dude. Right? I'm telling you, you're like, yeah, Jacob sat down in the new chairs. He's like, oh my gosh. You got to plug it in. If we can find a cord, you got to plug it in. They're electric. I don't know if we have a cord anywhere, though. I don't know if there's an outlet back on that wall. Maybe behind this one. Maybe. Oh yeah, I think there's an outlet down there, right? Over here by the door, or is that a blank plate? By the door over here. Is that an outlet or a blank plate? There's outlets here on the floor. Huh? Oh, there's an outlet there? Okay, yeah, plug the power supply in, and then pull that one away from the wall so it doesn't grind against the wall. Yeah, just scoot it out. There you go. Now sit down and see how that treats you. Jacob's never leaving, by the way, because now he's just gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna
fall in
entertain
love
us
with
for the
this
rest of
thing.
the stream.
Oh my God, these are pretty.
$300, dude. Yeah, like Craigslist find of the year, right? How great are those? Jacob's never leaving. Like literally, Jacob is never leaving.
I could absolutely.
Yeah, I would fall asleep on him.
Can I just do all my work on in here tomorrow?
I sat down. The guy was like, "Yeah, sit on him." So I sat down on one. I was like, "Ooh, ooh, that's really good." Yeah, we're gonna get cameras rigged up. We've been talking to Chris, so we're gonna have cameras on the seating area. So some days I can let Jordan do all the work, and I'll be over there sipping Mai Tais.
Can I get a Mai Tai?
The answer is no. Good try though. E for effort.
A little bummed. It's okay. I'm just a little bummed.
Okay, I'm just a little disappointed.
My level of disappointment has risen.
Chris, if you're in the you're not in the office. I know you're not, but if you were here, you need to come check out these chairs. They're damn
he'll
good,
be here
my
tomorrow.
friend.
He's gonna be here tomorrow.
We got some damn good chairs, friend Chris. That's not shaped right. What am I doing here? Ink spot back there. Wide open is that short? Pretty big. It's pretty wide open. Other than that. Who's Jacob DA3? Is that you?
Hey, somebody likes us.
Thanks for the follow, Jakob.
That's Yakov the Russian spy right there, people. He's like, you're welcome. This is going to be your favorite hangout spot on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have a feeling, chat, we are going to have a Jacob visit the stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays after work now. Found his new favorite chair. They're really nice. I was like, there has to be a problem. We drove out there with me kind of thinking we would get there and they would be like, you know,
Messed
catfish.
up. Yeah.
Like we've been catfished. Like the pictures of the chair he put on Craigslist were like 5 years ago. And you get there and they're like pecked apart by cats and dogs. But no, turns out some people are honest. I've got to build his head. The head of Dante.
Niet, comrade.
Or Jacob. Jacob has no understanding of why he became the Russian spy. You didn't choose it. This life chose you.
I'm pretty comfy over there, guy.
They are super comfy. Like, I could see living about 50% of my life or more in a chair like that. I'm not saying it would go well. Just saying it as a starting point. Might be worth a try. Little crazy iron halo thing. Not really. That. This.
All right.
How are your lizards writing lizards coming?
They're looking good.
Very bright.
Yeah, that's...
Very bright. I like the brown on the legs.
Yeah, this like.
I like the
kinda
darkness
grays
on
out.
the legs and at the front of the face. Like it. I like it.
The face is gonna get a highlight right now.
Hey Schmidt, you guys carrying the needle kits now? We always have. What are you talking about? For the .2 and the .3, we have needles. We have the needle kit for the .3, or for the .2. We have the replacement needles for the .3, because obviously the airbrushes come with the .3. You don't need the nozzle and all that, but we do have replacement .3 nozzles as well. You've got replacement parts for the .3, and then total replacement kits for the .2. I do not carry the .5. Ever since we came out with our primer, we don't really see a need for a .5. RoboCorpse, what the heck? There's lots of changes. When was the last time you were here? Because this place changes constantly, right? So the answer I have is yes. Monument Hobbies, always a place of change.
Yeah. Even today, we got new chairs.
We got new chairs in the studio today. Jacob is going to start asking if he can be the stream producer so that he can have as much chair time as possible.
Can I?
Can you? Wait a minute.
No. That was me acting like Jacob said.
Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. Not everybody can be the stream producer.
Sounds like a fishy gig.
But
I thought that was pretty good.
RoboCorpse, you have not been here since it was Slow Fuse Gaming?
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. Chat. That would have been... The last time we ran as Slow Fuse Gaming would have been like August, July, August of 2018. Seriously, you haven't been here 5 years? That's crazy, Robo.
Welcome back.
T. Schmidt says, I found it. You have more of my money now. Froggy says, picked up a wet palette today. Baby J can confirm I am enjoying it. Nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we don't refer to those days anymore, RoboCorpse. It was just always Monument Hobbies. Alright, let's see here. Where's the base? I thought I brought the base in here too. Huh? Oh, I did. He has a very large base. I'm assuming he's a very powerful boy. I don't want to put him on the base yet. His head on there. And confirm, model goes together pretty easy. VW has gotten very, very good at getting the bulk of their models to assemble pretty well. Nice and dynamic. I like the cloth, the purity seal on the back of his head flying out around the back around his neck works pretty well. Pretty good. Okay, now we got to figure out what jump pack. Now, scale wise, like I said, I feel like he's pretty good with the true scale Marines. You know, his leg is at full extension, so he's got the right height. But, you know, he's obviously Primaris, and all of our Marines for our Blood Angels are a little bit larger than Primaris scale, but are using Heresy era armor. So they're pretty big and chonky. Death Company guys. But I think he fits in really nicely with this scale.
Yeah.
Like, he still has a very heroic stature to him. He's big enough to feel like he would kind of tower over them. But now we got to figure out which jump pack we like better. So I'm a big fan of the jet fans, but in this army, I had kind of reserved the jet fans for the Death Company, like you saw. Right? They would get the old busted equipment since they're off to die anyway. Could do is Jordan's favorite. So, I like that.
I think it looks really good.
I think that's the one. I think it's done. It doesn't flip off and hit me in the eye. Put your thumb over it. Save your eyes. Remember, kiddies, never cut towards your thumb.
Right, Jacob?
You're watching me cut towards. Oh, it fits beautifully too, even with the. What's that?
Have you?
It works even with the Iron Halo. That's perfect. I like it.
Good.
Get on there. These are all 3D printed, so I gotta clean the port spots off of some. So Jacob over there, are you excited about the new Tyranid stuff? Very cool. Says he's very excited, chat. He wants everything. Everything that I've seen is really good. I like the new gaunts that are like the Neuro gaunt. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. The one, the psychic one. Both. I mean, they're both cool, but the Neuro one is really neat. Just some neat models. I've always been a fan of Tyranids. We've tried to paint Tyranids a couple times. I get hung up on the fact that, how many of these do I have to paint? Okay, I quit. That's what I was going to do, is just do all like the Carnifex, the Kaiju list.
Fully doable.
But I do like the small one. I really am a big fan of Raveners from back in the day. I don't know if they're any good anymore. How they transfer over. I was a big fan. Mainly just because I love them. How did I jump pack? Much, much better. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
That's sick. Yeah. That works so much better than the one he came. That makes sense. That's the one that we're using on all of our other bros. So he'll fit in. That looks really good. Now, the question, the big question is I have a spare set of Yndrasta's wings.
Up to? So...
Well, that's what I was questioning, right? Like, there's so many things in the Blood Angels that have wings. Why does not Dante have wings? Right? Sanguinary Guard all have wings, right? The Sanguinor has wings.
Rip them out and see what they look like on.
Yeah, I got them over here somewhere. I think I found the sprue at one.
Probably over. I think it's...
Pull it out so no, I wanted to keep. I have like 3 of these. I think Yndrasta's wings are the best at this scale. Let's see. See what we can do, chat. Already painted Yndrasta's wings. Bitchin' they are, but what if we had to paint them white?
Sounds less bitchin'.
Oh, why? I think we can do some amazing things with them in white.
They would
Whites,
look good in
but
white.
like pearlescence, like with some purples and magentas underneath the white, some purples, magentas, shades underneath the white. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
You gotta look good with the jetpack, though.
That's the thing. They can't interfere too much with the jetpack. So we're gonna see. If this is too much work, we're gonna just say no. But if this becomes something that looks like it's fairly easy. Almost too big.
Almost is not
Oh
too
my
big.
god, that would be so bitchin' though, right?
Yeah, that would be really...
Well, he's got a jump pack and wings. All of them do. The Sanguinary Guard and everything. They all have jump pack and wings. The wings are like crazy mechanical things to make them feel like they're Primarch. The way that they are talked about is that they're completely mechanical, but they look like real wings. And I'm a half a mind to cut that in there and make it work. Right?
They're curved at, like, the perfect angle.
Yeah, for that one, for the way that I moved his axe.
Yeah.
Right? Like that. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Pretty crazy. See if we can cut him down and make it work. See what we can do here, chat. Got to cut quite a bit of material off to make it work. They're pretty
What are you
thick.
doing? Sick. You playing tonight? Playing tonight?
One Piece? What? Say it isn't so. Jacob. You've succumbed. Succumbed to evil. Paint Liquor says I need him to have wings. I kind of need him to have wings too. I'm kind of sold now.
It does look really good.
Looks really good. We just got to figure out how to shave the wing down so that it can get in towards the backpack area.
They're very comfortable too, Jen.
Oh my God! Don't sit in it. Don't, babe. Don't. They're really comfortable. Well, sit in the one that works. The other one. It's electric. Things on the right. Yeah, Jacob just. Huh? Jen's like, I'll just be here if you need me.
Stream room is going to be so populated now.
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier.
So about that.
Like, can I just do my job from here?
Told you, chat. Got these cool chairs. Never gonna get the chance to sit in them. Always gonna be some. We're gonna wander around the office and be like, so where's so and so? Check the studio. They're in the chairs. In the chairs. Gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. You doing yoga tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to Red Lobster. Okay, cool. Was that you? Oh.
I was like, whoa.
You and I both you thought that was real, right?
Yeah. I was like,
That,
so I turned back. I was like, Jen. Wow.
Which one is it?
I don't-
This one.
That one, yeah.
So Jen came and hit the sound box, right? She hit the sound box with the burp noise, right? And we both looked at her, and she
Yeah.
goes, "Oh, excuse me," and we both bought it. She's dying.
I'm crying.
That's so good.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
like, "Oh, excuse me."
Way to sell it, Jen.
Working at Monument sucks. Let me just tell you. If you ever get offered a job here, decline quickly. What's that? Buntini? What do you mean it got you? Oh, the burp? Buntlets.
Those are Buntlet, I think, is the bigger. Yeah, there's biter and then
The 2-biter. The Buntini is the
Cupcake
2-biter
size.
bunt cake. We had our
cupcakes.
monthly staff meeting today, chat, and also celebrated the May birthdays with Buntini cakes from Nothing Bunt Cakes. Get it? Nothing Bunt Cakes. Nothing Bunt Cakes. Jordan. Nothing Bunt Cakes.
What about yesterday made you think that I would respond to that at any case?
Nothing Bunt Cakes, Jordan.
oh, the
A boom.
Bunt
Yeah.
has hole. Is broken. Oh,
What does a
I love you.
boont?
See you later, babe. We will, damn it. I bring home some biscuits.
Yeah, that's
I will.
all
I will attempt to bring home some biscuits,
That's
babe.
all I would like.
See ya.
The you know what I might have to do tonight for dinner?
What?
Oregano's.
Oregano's.
Okay, because oregano's is freaking good.
Shape this a little bit. I think I got it perfectly sat in there, and I don't even have to pin it or anything. No sculpting necessary. A lot of times with oversized stuff, you can just cut it away until you get a good look, and just round it with shaping so that that knuckle looks like it's intended to be there. Carve a couple of the feather-looking things in there, and then shove it in the corner there. Bam, done. Done, like it was meant to be. Where does it attach? Who knows? It's magic. It's space magic. Now the question is, how crazy am I? Am I going to paint those on the model? I kind of want to.
What?
I want him to have the wings on the whole time.
Oh,
Glue 'em
like
on.
not do them separately?
Yeah.
Yeah, glue them on. Sure.
All right, I like Jordan's style. Glue them on. Screw it. Maybe I should do the other one first. Maybe I should make sure I can get both sides to work the way I want them to before you just like, yeah, glue it on. Screw it. That was almost a traditional Jason mistake right there.
What's
oh,
the
yeah,
worst?
just jump right in.
What's the worst that could happen? Another
fine.
$35 model?
It's fine. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? You just buy another Dante. No biggie. They're available, unlike the Lion. Hey, Jacob, I'm going to need you to run out and grab me a Lionel Johnson model when you get a chance, please. Thanks. He's like actually? Like, yes. I have to be careful because I can't have this wing block his vision. It needs to be up and out of the way enough, but that's pretty good. Hell, that works pretty good. Need to side so it fits in there better. Really need some taken off the outside. Needs to be bent. I already think we can bend this before it shatters being hard plastic. I think I can get away with a
Just go get the heat gun.
No, heat gun melts details on plastic like this. So you want to try to fatigue it with your hand as far as you can before you heat it. Because it'll soften the details real quick. Whereas with resin it won't. But we can do this and just fatigue it where you start seeing those white striations in it. And you'll break the plastic's memory. It'll stay.
Ruben. I think so.
What's that?
I was asking to borrow a Kerns.
Oh, gotcha. For game night?
Yeah.
Who you playing?
Chris.
Chris.
Chris
Oh, that's how you know
Sushi.
Chris is coming tomorrow. Gotcha. Chris is gonna come show you the way.
We done communicated.
What the hell is he gonna play? Giants?
I don't know yet.
Careful of that guy. He will whoop your butt.
He can try. I have an overpowered unreleased book.
You have a what?
Overpowered unreleased book.
I don't know that that's the case.
I don't know, Jacob. How good is the book? How good is the Seraphon book? Probably Kill Gargants.
With Gargants, I feel like a lot of it is what you get scenario.
How much health do they have each? 40, 60?
35. Plus ones, right?
Yeah. RSB. They are incredibly magic heavy. I'm running Croak and a Slan.
Broad has 40, yeah. I really like that visage right there where he's looking right underneath his wing.
I don't know if I like both of them being that far. I like the idea of that one being a little bit more open.
Yeah. That's gonna. I gotta bend right at the shoulder. Let me go get the heat gun. I'll be right back. Gotta do it now. On a mission. A mission from God.
From Sanguinius himself. Yeah, Seraphon are magic heavy enough that you put out like, I don't know what, 7 to 10 D3. Yeah. It also targets multiple units, usually. But yeah, that's my point. Is if you're hitting like all 4 of the Gargants for 66 or 6 D3 mortal wounds. Well, but the thing is, you do both, right? No, you don't. But you soften them up a lot. Oh yeah. $24. 120. Taking 20. I can summon more. It's like 12. It's 12 points to summon 10. So.
The heat gun is like hidden behind mounds and mounds of paint.
What? No.
I couldn't hardly get to it.
Huh?
Yeah, I did. I finally got it, but I couldn't see. It was dark, and I didn't turn the lights on. Idiot. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
There you go.
Now back to thinning it out a bit. Oh yeah, that's gonna just like a champ. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks great. Can you extend the other one out a little bit further? The one on right?
The gun one?
Yeah.
So that it goes down
Like
clockwise some?
like it points towards the
Well, that's pretty good, actually, huh?
Yeah.
Frames it really well.
Because I like the idea where the one wing is pointing towards where the gun is pointing,
Yeah. Well,
and then the other one is kind of wrapping around where the...
I can't paint it. I can't really point it towards the gun specifically.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go that far, but
And it actually
gesturing
looks a little
towards.
funky when they don't have, like, they're not cresting over one another the same. Does that make sense? Like, over the body the same? This,
But a little bit
the
of gesturing in
shoulders
that
are the
direction,
same kind of open angle there.
Yeah.
So this shape makes sense, I like.
Yeah. That is a great looking
Paper towel.
Dante.
You're going to have some fun with this one, chat. This I just have to get a little bit more shaping. Rid of all those hard edges where I cut it. Scrape them round real. There we go. Ah, no! Make sure I don't do that again. Ow. Paint the wings like a parrot. No. No. It could be funny, though. Not gonna lie. Not the worst thing I've ever... It looks really good from the back, too.
I would make the argument that that's a better use of Yndrasta's wings than Yndrasta
Then
is.
Yndrasta, right? Yeah. Not wrong.
Alright, I'm really liking this, like, cool pale tone that I'm putting on the face. I think.
Face of
Bargax Miniatures,
of
rating
the,
14 of these guys.
Bargax, what's going on, man? Of the mount?
Yeah.
Because that's really what you're working on right now, right? Is the
Yeah.
mount?
I think I'm going to do the other ones a different color.
I think I need to cut. Have this round spot here. I need to cut that away. Make room for the backpack hoses.
Barkax, you just finished painting Anakin from Shatterpoint? That's awesome.
Barkax, fantastic painter.
How are those models, by the way?
Local painter,
Ooh,
as a matter
local.
of fact.
Very cool.
Great local artist. Here we go.
Gluing it on.
I like.
Goodbye.
Got up.
See you tomorrow.
Take it easy, man. Good luck tonight if you're playing. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
No, not at all. That looks fantastic.
That's how Dante should be.
That is exactly how. I like the best part is the jetpack also adds a little bit of volume.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
This wouldn't work without this particular jetpack either.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Thanks, Growbeard. I am pretty happy with how the Raptors are turning out.
Doing great,
myself.
Bargax. Decided I would stop working on the Death Knight for a day. I was late to the show. We had to drive out and grab some chairs for the studio here. Late getting back. Started, I guess. So I have been working on the Journeyman Miniatures Death Knight. Starting to work out all of the metal for the armor and the bronze that I've chosen to do. Set him aside for a little bit and get Master Dante going. He stands up pretty well. It doesn't unbalance the model at all. He doesn't want to tilt or anything, so the wings are pretty good. Gave him the backpack he should have instead of the stupid Primaris one. Everybody else important to the Blood Angels has wings. Or Dante. Gets passed up all the time. Always picked last in kickball.
True.
Tim, GW makes the best models. They do. By far and away, they make the best models. Does not mean that they make the only good models. Just that if you have to pick a company who front to back makes tremendous models, GW is it. I need to buy this other model cut to make this GW model look better.
Luckily, Indrasta is
So the
incredibly
nice
cheap.
thing, though, is that you can convert all of these models. Whereas all those other models, good luck. $50 million years of bits, 40K, and fantasy allows you to turn it into whatever you want. This model's great just by itself. Don't get me wrong. Just not what I wanted Dante to look like. As soon as I saw this model, I was like, wings. Wings are the answer here. And I immediately, even long before, like I went and I pulled that sprue for Indrasta's wings, thinking one of two things. After I saw the Dante model, I was like, they'll either work there, or I'm going to make my own version of the guy that kills the Death Company. What's his name? Anybody know? The model's stupid. He's got an axe up over his head like this and wings. Got dark hair. I can't remember his name.
Who's he from?
Who's he from? He's a Blood Angel. He literally kills the Death Company. There are a group of kind of pseudo chaplains or whatever, and their whole thing is they're like the Reapers. If the Death Company look to kill their own people or aren't killed in battle, They kill them. Asterath the Grim. That's his name. That model's horrible too. So, it's an old one though. Well, that works even better. Because I turned the axe the way that I did, it sits up next to this, which gives a good flow there. That was really easy conversion.
Yeah.
Literally just twist the arm a little bit so the axe wasn't in that funky position.
Yeah.
And then Yndrasta's wings.
You paint him tomorrow.
I don't know. Maybe we'll let chat decide.
I mean, and no.
It is a good Dante. It is a pretty good Dante.
That's a pretty dope done.
Paint both at once, like at the same exact time. Like just kind of a brush stroke on one and then a brush stroke on the other, or like legit run the paintbrush across both models at the same time. I don't know if my goal is to ruin models. Usually I like to show you guys how to do cool paint jobs. Well, these little wingy things are probably good bits. Probably also have some sort of a bit that would make his back Blood Angel. Very generic.
Does it not have an icon on it?
Well, the jump pack is the 3D printed one, right?
Yeah, I figured it would have the icon on it.
Icon for what?
The Blood Angels.
I mean, these jump packs are just a salt pack. They're just generic.
Yeah, but a lot of the 3D printed ones will have the iconography.
Not these. Not these, but I do have like 50 million bags of angels. Bring those in here. Yeah, I think that's a really easy conversion and looks really, really good without having to do any sculpting, no crazy nonsense. Put some basing material on him. I even drilled the barrel. Dude, I'm serious.
Lars, you're not messing around.
I'm not messing around.
You most certainly are not.
I am not messing around. I'm doing resin bases on all the other ones, so I don't really have a lot of basing.
He is on a huge base.
Maybe Golden Earth. Yeah, he's on this monstrosity base. That's like the old Dreadnought size. Not quite. It's like a 60 mil.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of bits for that. And I don't feel like messing with it. We'll just put Golden Earth. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Good to me.
Give us something to start.
Bakamaru, yes, I'm feeling a lot better today. Slow going on the recovery, but it is definitely better. I mean, you heard me at the beginning versus now.
He can actually talk.
Yeah.
Without hacking his guts up every time he says a word.
Yeah.
Today's actually been a pretty good day for you.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even really start coughing until after lunch. I think I coughed hardly at all.
A little bit in the morning, but yeah.
Just a touch, yeah. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Here it comes.
What?
What's a vampire's favorite ship?
Vampire's favorite ship?
Wait, hold on. Don't. God dang it. Blood vessel.
Ah! Oh, yes. So good. And yet, so horrible.
That's a terrible joke. In the best of ways.
Oh, look. Look.
You can tell I'm getting better.
Chink in his armor, folks.
I have the capacity to enjoy jokes. This stage of my recovery.
That's how we know. It's the limiting factor there. Is he laughing at jokes?
Baby J's getting better. He's laughing at jokes now.
Exactly. Mo, what would make a nice golden demon? The Asterath model, if we redid it? Or this? You think I need to get that serious? I probably shouldn't have just slapped basing texture on here then. You keep saying I need to do an undercover golden demon entry.
It'd be fun.
I'd love to do Dante and a squad of the custom Sanguinary Guard I'm going to do that aren't going to have a sync. Well, they will. They'll all have GW bits on them, but they won't be GW models. See if we can sneak it past them. You know? Go in and say, here's all the bits I used. Make stuff up. Dante's legit. This is 100%. Well, no, it's not. The backpack isn't. I could say it's Forge World.
Yeah, those
Jump
backpacks
pack.
exist.
I'd have to say it was a Forge World jump pack.
Good old white lie.
Back in the day, I'd go to the GW store or something, and they'd be like, no, you have resin base. I think they're better than that. I love our basing material.
Very
It's
good.
so easy. Went to a GW paint session at a local store and wasn't even allowed to use your non-GW paint brushes. Are you serious, Will?
Wow.
Did
Screw that.
they policed you like that?
That's unacceptable. That's like actually
For Golden
unacceptable.
Demon, you thought all models were welcome, not just GW. Incorrect. The open category is the only one where you can bring things that are Games Workshop IP, but not Games Workshop models. Everything else has to be Games Workshop models. And through the years, they've changed a little bit on what they let you get away with as far as like what percentage can be non-GW, you know? Obviously, if you're putting it in a diorama, they don't require the basing material and all that stuff to be GW because they don't make any of that. But they have to be GW, the models.
The other part about the open category is you cannot win a Slayer sword. The open category.
Yeah, the open category can never win the Slayer sword. So those models that are not GW can't be Slayer sword.
Crazy custom jobs. They're really cool.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that there's some that probably ride the letter of the law, like, hey, nothing non-GW, and they hold that, like, whoops, you can't bring your minis in that, that case from Battle Foam. Oh, that sucks, roll one. Well, I wouldn't have to use an alias. They don't care who I am for Golden Demon. I just meant that, like, if I wanted to do something with the Blood Angels, I couldn't bring this guy and a squad of these guys. Because there's only a few GW parts on them. That shoulder thing, the cup, the Blood Angels cup.
You could probably get away with Dante.
I don't remember if the head is or not. And the shield, the storm shield. Right? Everything else is 3D printed.
Oh, the storm shield's actually real?
I think some of them are, some of them aren't. So this one may be one of the ones that isn't. But yeah, the lightning claws, power fist lightning claw thing are not. Yeah, but the sculpted by hand ones are only allowed in the open category, Tim. That's what we're saying. If it was sculpted by hand, it can't win a Slayer sword and it can't be in the normal categories. It just goes in the open. The one that, one of them won this year that was a sculpted bust of, I can't remember what it was. True Scale, yeah, roll one. It's all True Scale Heresy. We're doing the entire Blood Angels force in True Scale Heresy, guys. I wanted the Blood Angels to be for 40k, and so I wanted to have Terminators that were big, chonky boys, actual Terminators, as opposed to dealing with the scale. Now, of course, we've been doing this long enough that now they've released Terminators that are going to be
the correct scale,
kind of the correct scale anyway. They're still not huge, though. So, like, this is the old scale Cataphracti Terminator, and this is our Indominus armor Terminator. Give you an idea.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's stupid how good they are.
I actually kind of want to get some Justerans that are that size.
And then the normal dudes next to Primaris Marine. So the normal guys, but they're all in Heresy armor, right? But notice the bulk, right? The height is Primaris, but look at how much bulkier they are. They just feel like Marines feel in the art, as opposed to the skinny leg. Even the Primaris bodies, like this is a Primaris with a 3D printed beaky head to fit at Primaris scale, right? This is a GW model with some 3D printed bits on it, and then this is a 3D printed bulky True Scale Heresy model. Because I like the Mark 2, 3, and 4 armor. So we've got Mark 4 armor for all of the Vanguard vets. And then we've got the Mark 2 armor for the Death Company. They get all the old stuff. The fan jump packs. Right? Because they're marching off to die. Indominus Terminators, obviously. I have some Cataphracti Terminators to use, assuming 10th edition allows us to still have relic Terminators. I have some Cataphracti Terminators with their weapon loadouts. That'll be in there too. And then like regular assault. They're in Mark 3.
Hey, somebody likes us.
I've got tons of jump pack assault marines, and then I'll be doing custom sanguinary guard that will have the more Spartan-esque chest plates that show the breastplate with the pecs and the abs on it, like Dante's. I'll have some custom ones. But I was really excited because I was really worried about being able to create a really good Dante model. So I'm really stoked that they came out with Dante in Primaris size because that fixed that issue for me. And he's actually pretty bulky. So he'll work really good with the Force. Sergeant Major, what's going on? For the Age of Darkness box, he switched all the beakies for Dark Angel theme, kind of more Knight Mark III looking head, and then Mark III pads for them all with tilt shields. Nice. Gosu, yeah, with the wings, it makes it tons better. I mean, the model I think was really good anyway. I changed the way he was holding the axe just by twisting it a little bit. Nothing big there. But the axe back the way it was and forward so that you could see the axe head was a little weird. Reaper Miniatures.
Reaper Miniatures.
What's going on, gang?
What up? Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, so
welcome.
Really easy conversion. Just shove the wings in there. 3D printed Heresy era jump pack, which I like better. I think all the jump packs should be like that.
That is my favorite jump pack. Without question.
Well, we're using it for all of the guys that aren't supposed to die.
I'm on board.
Welcome everybody coming in from Reaper. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing?
Hope y'all having a wonderful Thursday.
Hey, somebody likes us.
Howdy, howdy. Reaper Harley, good to see you. Thank you so much. Hope your show was good.
Hey, somebody
Shaken
likes
Lee,
us.
what's going on?
What up?
Welcome to Monument Hobbies.
Zachariah.
We make Acryl paint and then we throw it on models.
Like we are now.
That's what we're doing. Baby J's over there painting lizards, riding lizards.
Lizards riding lizards.
Which seems a little weird.
It is weird.
But but there you go.
But you know what? Somehow it makes sense. Or something.
So we're doing an entire, showing everybody we're doing an entire Blood Angels force that's all in true scale. But my idea may be for not, because it seems like in 10th edition maybe they're moving everything to Primaris scale anyway and getting rid of Firstborn Marines. I don't know.
Which is funny because they said they weren't.
Yeah, they said they weren't doing that. Now it seems like they're doing that. So we've got all big, bulky, more like the art we know and love about 40K with Marines that are going to be in my 40K army, which I don't play 40K because it's kind of funny that I'm taking the time to do this. So.
New edition?
Huh?
New edition?
New edition seems a little bit more like Age of Sigmar. Maybe I'll play for a week and then hate it. I don't know. Kind of my MO. But we have enough to build like an absolute crap ton of these guys. Might as well.
You have so many. You have so many parts.
So many. Then we've been working on our Death Knight from Journeyman Miniatures. A totally different experience.
Yep.
Painting up a lot of shiny bronze armor on him. While Jordan paints lizards.
Many little lizards. And more lizards. More lizards.
Holy, lots of lizards. Give you an idea, he started this 3 days ago. Is this day 4? Yeah. Yeah, it started on Monday.
Yeah, primed the slan on Monday.
It's not Lord Croak.
True. Yeah, this guy was all 2 days.
Doc a Flock of Flame says bright yellow green is my favorite paint.
This was all 2
It
days
is awesome, right? Kenor, just got your blue. It's amazing. Thank you. Humblebug, yeah, his lizards are like super bright.
Yeah.
I like it.
They look good on the table.
I like it. When you're one of the tricks we always talk about when painting armies and wanting to get them done quick is to go for really vibrant colors with high contrast.
Yep.
Because it makes the eye happier. Assuming you pick colors that are, not like hot pink and plaid, chat.
True.
But
Don't do that.
But use general color theory, throw some really good vibrant colors together, get some good contrast built up, and you can get a whole army on the table and look really good really fast.
Yeah.
And then go back and worry about details. And that's going to look awesome.
The unfortunate thing is I have 10 more of these things to paint.
Crowbeard says, I like the Jabba the Hutt character. The Slan Mage Priest. Are they called Slan Mage Priest now?
Slan
Star Mage.
Star Mage, I think. Yeah.
Slan Star Mage or something like that. Star Seer, Star something or other.
Nothing like this guy, though.
That's Lord Croak. That
This
model's
is a ridiculous
amazing.
model, yeah.
That model's amazing. I would love to paint that model, but I'm going to have a lot more joy watching him paint that model because I don't want to paint it bad enough to paint yours. Sorry. Oh, look at me drinking water.
Up for grabs.
The model's intimidating. It's just
Yeah.
got too much stuff. I love it because visually it makes it is so intriguing. It has so much going on. But then when you think about putting paintbrush to it, you're like, this was not sculpted by a painter.
No. No.
This model was not sculpted by a painter.
It's going to be a lot of dry brushing and a lot of glazes
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. Anything to make it less of a pain in the butt.
Because that's going to be a 2-day paint job. I ain't spending more than 2 days.
I also have 5 million battle mechs on the table.
You still have them over there.
Because I know they haven't left. I need a tray, right? I need to get a tray and put all of my battle mechs on it and get them the hell out of here. But I need to paint the black rings around the bases. They're done
Yes.
except for the black rims around the bases, and I have 42 mechs. Oh, they're not all done. I got to put. I still got to do the bases on like 7 of them, right? I kind of, after we painted those 7, I kind of shoved them into the rear and started the Death Knight and forgot about it. Because I've been playing a lot of BattleTech, but haven't been painting.
Yeah.
I need to finish them so
We
that
also
they
got to
don't,
do all that terrain.
so they don't hate me. Oh my God, we have 5 million miles of terrain to paint. Anybody want a part-time summer job where you come paint terrain all day?
Yes, please.
Send your resume along with your portfolio of painting prowess.
Make my life easy. I like it. I'm on board with this plan.
Bryant White, dip it in floor stain like the good old days, and then put it on your drill and spin it. Bumblebug says, sound like a dream job. Until you see how much terrain we have to paint.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of terrain. You think the Dante model makes his face look too small?
I don't think so.
I think that what they did is they shrunk the death mask thing, so it wasn't the whole head. They shrunk it down to be just a impression, and then they built up the helmet with the laurels and everything around it, and the actual utility part of the helmet. So yeah, his face is very small if that's what it's really intended to be, you know. I'm never a fan of the kind of death mask look on a helmet. Because if you think about motorcycle helmets, they're much larger than your head. Just in order to get them over your head,
Yeah,
they have
look
to be much
weird.
larger. You can't, like all the helmets that get, nice and tight down here on the chin. Well, that doesn't work because it has to go over the big part of your head, unless it like clamps on or something. So with the Primaris Marines, they made it to where they have like the back of the helmet is just like slid on from the back, and then the faceplate goes on the front. So that starts to make more sense how you can do that stuff. But you can still imagine communications, electronics, and stuff like that shoved into it. That's why I like beaky helmets. That's why it's my favorite helmet, because all the communications and electronics are in the beak. That's the old, like they had the old mechanical drawing or electrical drawing of how the helmet worked, and all the communications, equipment, and sensors were in the
code.
beak.
Yeah.
So that all you had was the visual pieces, and then it was a small helmet after that.
Yeah.
Nothing else in. Power and internet went out. What? I hope nothing's going wrong there. if you're a rich man and you gave you an airbrush, you'd get the base coat done. What, on the terrain? Captain Howdy says, I'd be on a plane tomorrow with your apple barrel paints and 10-year-old dry brush to do some terrain. It's all the terrain for the BattleTech stuff. We have an absolute crap ton. And it's better. It's actually better than the dropship. The terrain cost less for what it actually was than the dropship did. And the dropship is a nightmare of a print. You know, you can see every line in the print on the dropship. Right? You just get all of the horizontal lines from the ABS. They put it on thick layers so they can make more fast, which is a shame because this is a really neat ship. The terrain is much nicer, but yeah, you could spray it and dry brush it real quick, and it would be pretty cool. Flood warning for 2 hours. That sucks, Houghton. What kind of printer do we have? Oh, we didn't print this. We bought it. Already printed. But we do have printers here. I never remember what the hell our FDM printer is called, but it's very good.
Either.
We printed out a lot of the terrain. All the hills were printed on ours, and they're very good. So those will be nice.
We printed the hills on ours?
The red ones?
Yeah.
Those are all printed here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, Brennan for a couple of weeks came in and started a print in the morning when he got here, and then I took it off the printer at night when we left.
Got it.
Crazy Rain, glad you mowed earlier. Glad you mowed. But yeah, we have a bunch of 3D printers here, but we don't do a lot of FDM. The FDM printer is really only for printing out jigs for tooling and for brush manufacturing. So it's not something we use a lot of. But it does work well for the terrain files that we've got from Thunderhead Studios, X-Tech terrain stuff. We have a lot of that. Yeah, all of our 3D resin printers are EPACs. We have a lot of EPACs X10 for when we do resin. But we haven't printed a lot. We haven't printed since we moved into this building. It's been over a year. The only printer we've used is the FDM printer.
I think FDM printers in general, for people who are not printing out miniatures per se, just cool.
Loss of piston for the toes or for the on the foot, Hoofton. A lot of things you miss about Arizona, not having to mow grass, pretty high on that list. Yeah. Yeah, it still finds its way in. It's an invasive species, bastard grass. Still finds its way into our backyard, even though our backyard is all astroturf and rocks. Every now and then we have a tree, and so all the birds poop seeds. And eventually you get grass growing. Oh, the double piston on the knee. The back of the knee or the front of the knee? I don't remember. Yes, I know what you're talking about, though. Your cat stole it. It's hidden now. It's exactly where the cat wants it to be. Beards and Battle Axes, great name. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, the raid did catch us right at the end of the day. We generally stop at 5 p.m. For those of you that are new here, we appreciate you stopping by for the raid. We will send you off on another raid before you go so that you find some more hobby goodness. We do stream here 5 days a week, so hit that follow button to make sure you get alerts. We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like tomorrow, coming up at noon Pacific time here in the U.S. and go till 2. So our hobby lunch on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then today, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do when?
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
Like,
also Pacific time.
Or also 5:16.
Or 5:16. Know what time you go to the dentist?
Shut your mouth o'clock.
Shut your
mouth o'clock.
Shut your pie hole o'clock. So we're out of here. Make sure to check all the links. I will have to manually type the links. I do not believe we have the beautiful Jen with us. She is yogaing.
The real answer to that question, by the way, is 2:30.
The Discord join our Discord server. Thousands of awesome artists just like yourself. You can come over there, get some great inspiration, talk smack, show off your awesome work. We'd love to see you over there. And then the store, where you can find all of our lovely Monument products. There you go. Baby J also. The store link. And then last but not least, the FLGS link, where you can find a friendly local gaming store that carries all their Monument Hobbies products near you. We'd love to see you give us a try. Thank you so much to the Reaper team. Hope you guys had a great raid, or a great stream, and thanks for the raid. We will be back here tomorrow at noon. Stick around for a raid as we go through the love to some other amazing hobbyists. Stick around, show some love in the chat where we wind up, and we will catch you on the flip side. Adios, gang. Have a great night.
See you guys.